The autumn air hung heavy in Maplewood, a quiet town where trust was unspoken law. Karen Miller, a woman known for her sharp tongue and sharper pride, had always scoffed at the idea of community. To her, neighbors were obstacles, their lives irrelevant. Across the street lived Tom Harris, a deaf veteran who'd served 2 tours and now tended his garden in silence. His porch adorned with small tokens of his Servicia flag, a metal display, a carved wooden eagle. His latest delivery, a package of hearing aid batteries, sat waiting one crisp October morning. Karen saw it. She didn't hesitate. Security cameras caught her stride, bold and unapologetic, as she snatched the package and slipped it into her bag. Tom, alerted by a neighbor's text, confronted her that evening. His hands flew in furious sign language, his face etched with betrayal. Karen laughed, dismissing him with a wave. "It's just batteries," she sneered, her voice carrying to the gathering crowd. "He's deaf anyway, what's he need them for?" The neighbors gasped, their whispers igniting a firestorm. Tom's eyes burned, not with anger, but with the weight of being unseen. Word spread fast. Maplewood wasn't just a town. It was a family, and Karen had crossed a line. The theft wasn't about batteries, it was about dignity. By week's end, the case landed before Judge Clara Evans, a woman whose reputation for fairness was as ironclad as her gavel. In the packed courtroom, Karen stood defiant, her arms crossed, her smirk unwavering. Tom sat quietly, his interpreter translating every venomous word Karen spat. "It's no big deal," she insisted. "He's blowing it out of proportion." The crowd murmured, their anger palpable. Judge Evans leaned forward, her gaze piercing. "You stole from a man who served this country, who lives with challenges you'll never understand," she said, her voice steady but searing. "You mocked his disability in front of his community." Karen's smirk faltered as the judge delivered her sentence. Not jail, not a fine, but a public apology delivered in sign language, on the town square, for all to see. Karen's face drained of color. She didn't know a single sign. The day of the apology was electric with tension. Maplewood Square buzzed with onlookers, their phones raised, capturing every moment. Karen stood on a makeshift platform, her hands trembling as she attempted the signs she'd been forced to learn. Her movements were clumsy, her face flushed with humiliation. Tom watched, expressionless, as she stumbled through "I'm sorry," and "I was wrong." The crowd was silent, their judgment heavier than any cheer. Karen's eyes darted, searching for sympathy, but found none. She'd fractured something sacred, and no apology could mend it. Tom turned away, his shoulders heavy. The batteries were replaced, but the theft had stolen more than a Packagite had robbed him of trust. Karen, once the loudest voice in Maplewood, slunk back to her house, her pride shattered. The town would never forget, and neither would she. Justice had been served, but it left a bitter taste, a reminder that some wounds cut deeper than any sentence could heal. What do you think, was the judge's ruling fair, or did it go too far? Share your thoughts on justice and community in the comments below.